Victoria Sterling.
And I'm Bronwyn.
And you're listening to
Disrupting Disruption, the only business podcast hosted by the people in the office you actually want to hang out with. And today we're delving into... What was that?
A productivity handbrake.
Okay. Anyway, today we're delving really gets to me in the brain.
Adobe Acrobat Studio, so brand new. Show me all the things PDFs can do.
Today's episode is all about people that stop you
getting
your
work
done.
done.
The office is a place where people who would never normally hang out spend time together.
In a poorly lit building.
Often there's certain archetypes or certain stereotypical people you'll run into in the office that stop you getting work done.
And so we're going to talk through some of the types that you might meet and also give you the one tool that will stop them stopping you from being stopped doing what you're doing.
Yeah. Yep. That's right.
First one that comes to mind for me is what I like to call the chatterbox. This
Yes.
person loves a story.
Have a chat.
Yeah, have a chat.
Look out, here comes a have a chat. Sometimes you'll come across someone who has to tell you the most boring story ever told and can really slow down your workflow. Often it's about pickleball or the rules of pickleball or the pickleball league, or they're standing in the pickleball league that's inside the pickleball competition that the Pickleball Association holds every pickleball year.
The other type you might come across is the wanderer.
The wanderer. This is a person who just wanders aimlessly around the office and can be very distracting.
They find ways to go from desk to desk, not doing work. They will drift by your desk, interrupt your workflow.
They're constantly moving instead of working. That can be a huge distraction. And then you've got the disorganizer. This is a person, bits of everything everywhere. You got post-it notes, you get an email, you get a phone call, you get a message on this platform, that platform. You'll get a voice note. You'll get every single type of communication and bits of it everywhere. And you've got to put it all together somehow.
Or they're a disaster and they spend a lot of the time trying to collate everything in the one place, and they're doing that more than actually getting work done.
The meeting addict. This person's addicted to meetings.
They will create a meeting to talk about the meeting coming up that afternoon, and they will have a meeting off the back of that meeting to talk about the next meeting that is on tomorrow. They will meet with people individually to have a meeting about the meeting. And the hard thing about that is that they spend all their day in meetings appearing productive, but not getting any real work done.
Exactly. The template rebel, that's another classic.
Their font is all over the place. They cannot stick to a plan, and the problem with them is that, you know, with any document, you want consistency
Exactly,
of messaging. And that does come down to the fonts, where the margins are, how much space there is between words and sentences.
You know what really aggravated me recently is that we have a sort of standardized template for presentations, and someone in the office sent me their presentation and it wasn't in the template we agreed on, and balloons came up. Like on the slide.
The thing with that is it slows down productivity because you spend half your time just trying to get everything back on track in the template rather than doing the work that needs to be done.
Exactly. So here's the solution. After you've run into all these different types in the office, you're completely distracted. You've got Gary's stories in one ear, and then you've got this message and that message from Lisa because she's got no continuity, and then you're getting a meeting by Tim, and he set up another meeting because he loves meetings. He's got the meeting about the meeting.
But he can't find Diane. She's wandering around the place.
Diane's lost, wandering again, and you're just like, what do I do? And that's the perfect time to open Adobe Acrobat Studio because you create a space,
so
a single
the team
space.
Can use PDF spaces as a centralized project hub.
Right, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That allows us to combine documents, links, notes, all in one place. You know, here we can standardize things like document templates, and we don't get any more template rebels.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You create a single...
Exactly, and then when Diane wanders around the office, as she loves to do, when she gets back to her desk, she can see every document up to date in one place, saving her another trip.
Yes, as I was saying, you create a single
AI
space.
assistant can generate structured meeting agendas, outlines, and summaries.
Yes, it's all documents, all notes, all meetings, and designs and templates in one place.
Well done. I'm really proud of you. You're finally getting it.
Yeah, I was getting it the whole time. It was my idea. That's what I was saying at the start.
No I in team. Or PDF spaces.
What are we gonna? Well, how does it? Doesn't fix Gary's stories about pickleball. Still gotta listen to them.
Office culture is diverse, and it's a complicated microcosm, if you will.
To navigate it successfully, you have to be a workplace anthropologist.
Oh, it's like you're starring in a nature documentary, understanding all the species and how they work together so you can create harmony in a thriving ecosystem.
That's right. And hopefully we've given you the right set of tools to navigate that ecosystem. Thanks so much once again for tuning into Disrupting Disruption.
We actually did it on time together that one time.
Yeah, that was great. Woo! Yeah.
Is it time for lunch?